just yesterday, over across the pond in London, riders dropped their pants for the official No Trousers Tube ride. This is actually an annual event. It is meant to brighten up a dark and dreary winter day. So the question is, if you were on the subway, would that brighten up your day? Or perhaps have the exact opposite effect, maybe grossing you out? So what do we make of this, yay or nay?
Well, I think probably a bit of both, like depending on the scenario. I think what is important to know is the background to this, okay? So it started in 2002 by an improv group called Improv Everywhere in New York City, okay? So the idea is that, like, okay, we all know this time of year, very dark, very dreary. So we wanted to get together some funny actor types to show up wearing like scarf, hat, mitts, jackets, and then just no pants. But then show up at a subway, open up, just act like you got your newspaper or whatever, act like nothing is happening. And then at the next stop, another group of people come in and do the exact same thing. And you can imagine the delight that might come across your face where you're like, what is going on here? And it's kind of like a flash mob, but it's different. I do think, though, they've stopped doing it in New York City over the last few years. I think because, like, people were showing up in, like, G-strings and...
I sound like a budgie smuggler, you know?
Yeah, I think it started to become something else. But it's still taking place around the world. Like, this did catch on. So would you do it, is the question.
You wouldn't do it?
I don't think, it feels a little gimmicky. Do we have parents in the audience?
Yeah.
Somebody, you know, I feel like it's a phenomenon now where it's like you get a call being like, oh, Wednesday's purple shirt, purple shirt, T-shirt with a pony on it. You know what I mean? It feels like you need buy-in from everyone maybe for it to be effective.
See, I'm all in. I would do it.
You would do it.
Yeah, and I didn't even know that backstory. And I'll tell you why I do it. Follow me on this one. In the summertime, tell me how many times you've been sitting on the subway or out in public and you see a young person who's got a pair of shorts on that are so short where you can see all their bits and pieces. You can see the bits in front here, you can see the bits back here. And I often have seen those girls. I'm thinking, my underwear are bigger than your shorts, which is a little too much information. And I'm thinking to myself, you know what? I would pull this because no one would notice because everybody's got their bits and pieces out. So if I just wore my regular underwear, they'd be like, what underwear? She looks fine. She looks like everybody else. So I would do this just to see what it feels like to just sit down in a place and just kind of have all my bits and pieces out.
It's interesting. I feel like I probably have those shorts, by the way, Andrea.
I didn't want to call you out,
I didn't take any
Melissa.
offense, but, you know, thanks. I actually think that when I look at this, I actually think they're not being brave enough because I thought if you're going to call it no trousers, I thought it was like full-on underwear. Like, and to me, underwear is like, that's bravery. But if that guy was just wearing Speedos, like, that's like a regular Tuesday. Like, get real.
So how small do these underwear need to be?
It's not about size, it's about fabric.
Underwear.
Because underwear are designed, a lot of them are not designed, they're not designed for us to see them as public.
Right.
Like
That's the
bathing suits, even bikini bottoms, even itty bitty bikini bottoms, of which I probably own a few dozen, they are designed with the fabric to cover. So these guys, I'm like, oh, that's fine. I mean, and listen, on the Toronto subway, you see all kinds of things. This is nothing.
This is true.
So we see much more different things. But I will say, if the fabric was actually like cotton, kind of the stretched out underwear, there are holes, there are things that should be tight that are not tight anymore.
You're in? Then you're in.
I'd be grossed out, then I'm out.
You see a lot of
this.
razor burn, that's for sure.
A lot of razor burn,
No?
Yeah, it's true, it's true.
Hey, you, come a bit closer. We've got so many more must-see interviews, spicy debates, lifestyle tips, and pop culture moments. So subscribe to our channel by tapping the logo below and don't miss out.